Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. I feel like Spirit is bringing in a surprise. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of womb work, right? You don't have to be a girl to do womb work. And you have been surpassing this sorrow, is what I heard. Like you're really rising above it. You're no longer letting it weigh you down. As I toss it. And I feel like you have genuine friendships and people coming in. Because you've been so dedicated to yourself. Doves are important, as well as like dandelions, because doesn't this look like a little dandelion down there? And that's like make a wish, right? It also gives me like expect miracles, because that's how you freaking create them, right? That's how you become the solution to your problems, right? You walk through this doorway within. I don't know why that came out, but it did. So, and I feel like you keep putting an end to things that don't feel like love, right? You know what love feels like. You know what love is, right? It's you, boo. And I feel like you are no longer doubting yourself, right? You're no longer doubting, like, you went through this labyrinth to become who you are. Look how beautiful this is, right? It's intricate as well. And I feel like you're being called to just like look at how much beauty you've walked through. Even though it wasn't easy, it was hard. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. It wasn't easy to get through that, but you did it. Time and time again is what I heard. Like you continually choose yourself. And you continually choose to let go of the rubbish, the things holding you back. Even if this is yourself, right? Yeah. And I feel like you're letting go of coldness, right? Of like feeling cold or feeling like Spirit is leaving you out in the cold. I feel like you're recognizing like every season has a reason, right? And you're going to be sitting on top of the wheel very soon. Or you are right now, and you're being called to recognize like all the blessings you have. Yeah. And be very protective over who you're becoming, right? Be very protective over who you are right now as well. But you deserve these blessings. So it's time to stop thinking that you don't. Right? Yeah, and like sit with that void within that tells you that you have to fill it, right? That it's endless, that you know what I mean? That you can't just sit with it. You don't have to fill it with anything, right? For me, it's food, right? I don't know what it is for you. But I feel like you're being called to like get with your witchy self, right? Really like sit with your power, your magic, and then recognize like the people that they burned as witches were just people that were tapped into they were tuned in. They were tapped in. And so they were scared of those people because they weren't tapped in, right? And so I feel like you're really being called to like get down with your witchy wise self. That's funny because W's, right? Witchy wise self. Your heart as well, right? It didn't look like a very good heart. And I feel like you're letting go of conflict, and you're really repairing your soul so that you're not encountering the same situation again and again, right? Yeah, and you're letting all these masks you've worn for all of your life, you're letting them fall, right? You're 3, 2, 1 on the timer. You're not. You're no longer putting the masks back on, right? You know you want to let these yous that aren't you go, right? And I feel like it's heavy because it feels like a piece of you, but really it's a part of you that was meant to teach you about yourself, right? Excuse me. I feel like you're bridging your head and your heart. Bridging the gap has been big. Sorry guys, can't breathe out of my nose. Yeah, I feel like you're free to become who you want to be, free to dream, and you're setting yourself free from those who kind of try to make you squander your dreams, or they wanted you to squander your dreams. All right. Well, we got kind of a little bit of both. I feel like you're letting go of emotional storms. You're not letting anyone return who you know is going to bring you stress, right? You're using your intuition wisely, and it's on point, right? When someone tells you, when your universe, jeez, you guys, when Spirit tells you someone's going to bring you conflict, you listen now. You no longer let memories keep you somewhere where you know you're not meant to be, or cloudy your judgment. You're not letting it happen, right? And I feel like you're recognizing when people aren't loyal to you and you're letting them go, right? Time and time again. And you're not letting like the silence between you pull you back or have you chase anybody, right? Yeah, and I feel like you have rejuvenation coming in. You're no longer going to be exhausted, right, by this situation. But Spirit is calling you to open your heart and really, like, stop running from the love that is you, right? Not always easy, right? And don't be, someone might be coming in offering 1 days or, you know what I mean? But you're not meant to be distracted by that. Yeah, what I say about dandelions. There's something significant about dandelions and reclaiming your childlike joy and wonder, right? Yeah, and someone is definitely thinking about you. I feel like you cut this person off because you knew they were a drama magnet, and you guys might have had a very fiery connection, right? And this situation showed you how to love yourself, right? And now you're in this main character energy, really vibing, is what I heard. Okay, so bye-bye. And on the top here was womb work. Super sneaky, can't be trusted, and you have your own blessings. Focus on them, and they will flow in. No envy or jealousy is needed. And it's blocking your blessings. Okay, we've got Pluto. Death, rebirth. Out with the old and with the new. End of an era, transformation, evolution. Make sure you're speaking your truth as well. They don't want to take accountability. They aren't willing to heal. They want to hold you back. They cheated on you with the person they are with now. You are so beautiful. You are love. A bag, babe. It's yours. How have you been playing small? You are all that and a bag of chips and a fucking soda pop. Tell yourselves you love and appreciate them. Hashtag gratitude buns, bro. All right, guys. I really hope this helps.